Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're reading chapter 511 of Kingdom Retsubi's Trap. So I'm guessing today we're going to figure out what the trap is and hopefully where Ousen went. Urgent news, sir. Retsubi has fallen. I repeat, Retsubi has fallen. Wait, didn't we read this already? Oh no, okay, Ribuku's being informed. So General Kosen didn't make it in time. Then does that mean he is laying siege to Retsubi right now? No, sir. He has pulled back his troop and set up at Yudo. What? That is fine. He is simply following my orders. There is no cause for concern. As the city of Retsubi hides a secret of my own devising. A secret? And if Shin were to make their next move while oblivious to that secret, then this war will be ours to win, guaranteed. Not a chance, not a maybe, guaranteed. Oh my god, what is it? Alas, I do not believe that will prove to be the case. I highly doubt he will fail to notice. Ousen, that is. Of that I have no doubt. But even if he does notice, I believe it will only mean that Shin will be able to take even one step away from... I believe it will only mean that Shin will be unable to take even one step away from Retsubi. Okay, so they're going to have to stick there for a while. Assuming you were the one in Ousen's position right now, Ribuku-sama, what would you do? A very good question. Assuming I were the one in Ousen's shoes right now, I would say that regardless of the risk it entails, I would still go to take a look at that. Galloping through the night with Shin's fate on the line. So he's going to take a look. Inside Retsubi's walls, he's outside in the forest, it looks like. Let's take a better look at this. He is galloping through the night. It looks like a wooded area. It's definitely outside, and he's got 6 guys with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe more. Anyway, inside Retsubi's walls, what the heck do you mean? The Supreme Commander just up and vanished. We're in the middle of investigating too. Weren't there any messages or something they left behind? There was one, although it was from Aku-sama of the first, who we believe has left together with Ousen-sama. What he say? All troops are to hold position in Retsubi for 3 days and await further orders, he said. Quiet down, girl. Can't you see that we're just as confused as you are? What's the point of our head start on Ribuku if we're just going to waste 3 days sitting on our asses here? I told you already, there's no point in yelling at us. The Haishin units women sure are feisty. That's really the only thing he said? Watanwa. Did he not mention anything concerning the city itself? What? Boss. Some shit's going down right now. Down at Ousen's HQ. Something about the general being gone and no one can find him. Ousen is missing? The hell? It's cause the city is bad news. You say something, boss? Okay, so Kenki noticed too. 2 days since Ousen vanished, during which the Quinn army did not set foot outside the city walls even once. Naturally, only the upper echelons were aware of Ousen's disappearance. The rank and file simply believed this was a rest in preparation for the next march. Clack, 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 creak. Okay, we got Ohan, Watanwa, Ten, Shin, and this guy's that I should know the name. Looks like everyone's here. Moten! Yeah. So he was invited or something? You've got some nerve lying to me, mountain woman. I never said I was just going to be the two of us. The part about having something to discuss was true. Have a seat, General. We'd like to hear your opinion, too. Shin, that's the general's seat. Give it up. Oihan, budge over. Piss off, hurry up and get started, Moten. Then allow me to skip the formalities and cut straight to the point. This city of Retsubi has been purposely constructed in a way that makes it hard to hold. Shin's like, what the heck are you talking about, Moten? You didn't tell him beforehand? Nope, I've been busy looking around the city. Figured he'd make a fuss too. I'm amazed you didn't notice when you were attacking it. For a gateway to Zhao's heart, it didn't put up much of a fight. You're a fool of shit. That's because the High Shin unit and the Mount Tribes were too strong. Relax, Shin. I had the same opinion when I saw the High Shin unit and the Mountain Tribes' actions on that day. But upon entering the city, I got this feeling of something being off. And after 2 days of looking around, that suspicion has become certainty. Whether it's the city walls' awkward height, or the quite frankly messed up pathways, it's clear that this place was built in a way so as to make it hard to defend. And it is my belief that General Ousen was the first to notice this, which prompted his sudden disappearance. What's that got to do with the Supreme Commander leaving? That question I do not have an answer to. Wait a second, just hang on. There's so much info I can't keep up. Consider me shocked. Oh, shut up. I mean, why the heck would the Zhao... it's pronounced Chow, want Retsubi to be hard to defend in the first place? Isn't it meant to be their gateway to the inner regions? So that it's easier for them to reclaim. What do you mean? Think about it. If Retsubi had strong defenses, then in the event it fell into Qin hands, it would become nigh impregnable. As far as the Chow are concerned, so they chose to go with making Retsubi easier to retake, even if it meant leaving it weaker to begin with. Because the moment an enemy force were to move past Retsubi and into the Zhao capital region, the Chow forces hiding in the Taiku mountain range would swoop down southwards and retake Retsubi, plugging up the enemy's one and only exit. With both their escape route and supply chain cut off in a single move, Chow can slowly surround and choke out the stranded enemies in their leisure. Wow. A stratagem far removed from common sense. A defensive strategy that aims to lure in the enemy force using your own capital as the bait, so as to destroy them. That's just... There is only one man that could come up with something like this. Riboku. Now's not the time to be getting impressed by Riboku. We're the ones who caught them off guard, so we have an advantage. Isn't there anything we can do? There's nothing. Oh, haven't you realized yet? The target of this campaign is you, and the strategy for this all hinges on one absolute requirement, that we maintain a hold on Retsubi and keep our supply chain flowing. And now this elaborate strategy crafted by Shohei-kun has completely fallen apart, all because Retsubi's newly discovered weakness. I trust Ousen. He's got a plan. What did you say? Shohei-kun's plan has gone up in smoke? Shin, Creek. No, everyone. Well, it's a bit strange to discuss this while I'm sitting in the Supreme Commander's chair, but right now there are 3 possible courses of action available to us. 3 possible actions, that's right. The first is to leave behind more troops in Retsubi than we originally planned and continue our attack on Gyu as usual. Weak though it may be, a city is still a city. So long as there is enough manpower, it's not impossible to hold it. However, whether or not the attack on Gyu will still be successful when we have to leave behind such large number of troops is another question altogether. That won't work, says Ten. The whole reason we came with a joint army was because of how many soldiers the attack on Gyu would need. Then what's the second, Moten? The second is to modify and upgrade Retsubi's weak points and transform it into a fort that is capable of withstanding an enemy attack. Modify the city? Is something like that even possible, Moten? Don't even think about it. How many days do you think something like that will take us? By the time we complete something as time-consuming as that, Ribiku will have returned and will be unable to advance even one step past Rasubi. True. In which case, it would appear that perhaps our only reasonable choice left is the third and final one. Well, I say that, but I'd imagine everyone here other than Shin already knows what it entails. Huh? What is it, Moten? This third choice. We all pick up, turn around, and head home. Ha! What the hell are you saying, Moten? After everything so far has gone so well, if Sensei's planet is shot to shreds, then perhaps that really is our only 10. This isn't a war that you can make work just by charging blindly into it. If we were to enter the area around Chow's capital without a proper plan in mind, then there is a very real possibility of all 200,000 people here never setting foot in Chin soil ever again. Ohan, don't tell me even you are. What is it? Would you share with us what you find so amusing, General Kanki? Just thinking about how you runts are really showing how young you all are. What? Would you mind elaborating on that, General? What makes you think that there isn't a fourth option available? And he just puts his feet on the table, bang! A fourth option? And they're all shocked, making Kinky look awesome. Instead of waiting to be attacked, we abandon Retsubi altogether. Then we come crashing down on you with every last soldier we have, taking the city for ourselves before we run out of supplies. Well, that's far too reckless. That's why I called you guys runts. You still don't get it, do you? The whole reason that guy rushed away in such a hurry was to go and confirm whether or not such an attack would be possible. Oh my god, he's on a scouting mission, and he's like, no one else can do it. No one else is good enough to see if it's possible. I had to go with my own eyes to see if a last-ditch effort attack would work like this. Oh my god, awesome travel. I'm giving this 5 out of 5. I know there wasn't any action, but this page right here, the last 2 pages where we know exactly what ousen is doing. Wow, that is epic. Alright, have a good one, guys. Bye.